All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to call. All right. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Volume is good. Kick off Eve. Oh. I have a few seconds of updates for it to patch. Okay, so sorry about that. It's been a long day. So the last little bit, let's see if this is working. Oh yeah, it does. Sometimes my Stream Deck quits working on occasion.
Connecting.
So the last time I was playing, I wound up going through a whole bunch of the last of the tutorials.
Skill training completed.
For some reason, this bug still persists, where this mission is talk to the agent, but there's nothing to talk to him about. Let's kill that. Let's see. A whole bunch of items. Skill. Skill trade. Marketing 2. Not my queue. So let's see. Skills are continue to train. Alright. Looks like some of my skills are starting to get locked behind requirements for this Omega, which is a paid account. So I'm kind of maxed out on a few things, and oddly you can't use drones unless you're a paid player too, which that was a big part of how I would mine. So, right. The last time when I left, I'd set a couple things up, made up in the industry, which they're done. Look at that. Right. So I got this and this, and I pretty much made these because I have the materials, which I only needed these 3. They're easy to get in high-sec space. I need to find a better source for this, something that's not too dangerous of a spot. But let's see. Let's check the map. I think I got that from the Kernite. Unfortunately, the nearest Kernite is nowhere around here. I wish this map would scroll faster. There's got to be something to control that. 0.4. It looks like Kernite isn't found in anything until you get to 0.4, which is dangerous space. But it might appear in anomalies, so I should work on getting a what's it called? A sensors set up for that. Yeah, because this is like 0.3, 0.4 space. All right. Well, let me get this set up for the market since I just got these made up. And actually, that is one of the things I loved most about Eve was um, when it comes to crafting, it's pretty lenient on like getting the materials you need. Um, you can work on making things more efficient over time, but the market is where I really like. Um, so, like, if I want to put these up for sale on the market, just look at it right now. Um, you can sell things in multiple ways. The one way is to just see that pretend like it's World of Warcraft. You have something and you want to set it up for a certain value, and there it is. And what happens is, if it's up there and someone wants to buy it, they'll buy what they need. And the thing I like about it is I can put all 5,000 up, and if someone wants to buy 50, then they buy 50 of it. I don't have to sit there making this into chunks of like 50s or hundreds for people to buy, like a lot of games do. If I put up 5,000, people can buy just one if they want. And one of the nice things is I can also see what people are looking for. If no one's selling something at my location and I see a lot of people say, I want these, I can say, okay, I'll buy, or I'll go work on making or generating that somehow, whether it's mining, creating, or whatever. But it also works in the other direction. Say a lot of people are buying something, like these people want to buy these items for like dirt cheap in case someone sells them. And what happens is it'll go through and say, is anyone selling it for that amount? And whoever's asking the most gets first dibs at stuff that becomes available. And once their order is complete, it kind of works down to the next. So it's a very interesting way of having it where if you want something that's not being sold, you can ask for it. If you are selling something that no one's buying, you can just put it up on the market to sit there. And if I really wanted to get rid of this and I was happy with the price that someone's willing to pay for it, like say if someone was selling this for like 6 instead of 0.06, and currently everything's going for these amounts, I could say, okay, I think it's worth it, and I'll sell it for that amount, and I can immediately sell what I'm currently having. But yeah. So let's see. Yeah, someone's a little crazy with their pricing on this. I also have to figure out what all the materials are worth to figure out a good amount to sell it. So right now I'm just going to look at like price history and location data. Like that's another nice thing is I can see how often stuff gets bought and sold. I can see what the average pricing is, and it looks like about 8 or 9 has been the historical trend for it, with a weird peak of really high values. I wonder if that's cheaters, but I can even go back in time, months and months of data to see. But yeah, so let's see, what is the current history at? Yeah, so the moving 5-day average and the moving 20-day average are about the same. So it's about, I'll put mine up for, let's see, maybe 9, because actually I could probably go a little bit higher than that. Let's see, because I am at, there's only these 2 being sold in station, and if anyone wants to travel, they'd have to at least go 1 hop away. So I could get away with probably putting this up for 9 if someone doesn't want to travel to get it. Let's see. So so let's sell this item. We'll sell 4,500, and I will sell it for 9. Yeah, 9 seems to be a good price. Zero. So I need to work on my skills too to lower these fees and taxes. So this should go up and should sit for up to 3 months. All right, and now my order is up. I'm both the cheapest in the station and fairly cheap within the next like 4 systems. It's not until you get like 7 systems away that someone's selling for even cheaper. I would take 7 jumps to get to a station to save a couple ISK. Now let's see the Titanium Sabat or Sabbat. I don't know how to pronounce that, but let's sell this item. But I want to view the market details on it. Okay, so 15 seems to be a going rate. Alright, so what happens is I'll put this up for the 15 also, and I don't know how it prioritizes who it would sell from. Like once his is sold, is it in the order he put it up at the same price? Whose expires first or last, or if it's just random, I don't know. So we'll do the same amount. We'll sell 4,500 units. We'll put it up for 3 months, and I will sell it for, I'll put it up for 15. There's no reason to fight with it. I'm in no rush for the money. Sell. Alright. And what I was wanting to do is I want to take these 2 blueprints and I want to take them to another station to do research. So I want to improve these a little bit. So Titanium Sabbat. Alright, so I don't need my mule. So I will just get back into my, what's it called? Cutie Honey. That ship. And let's see. What's the fitting on this one? Salvager. Alright, this one I don't plan on doing as much combat. So I would want a probe launcher. I wonder if I can buy another one. Buy one station here for, buy one cheaper down the few jumps, but I think I'm not in the mood to travel, so I'll just buy this locally. I don't care. We'll take the salvager off you, put the core probe launcher on. Then I need some probes. I need 8 total. So I'll buy these 3 and 5. Wait, it says there's more available at that price. Oh yeah, there are. So I'll just buy all 8 at that price. Load that. Unfortunately, I also have my UI scaled up a little bit so I can see it better, which makes it a little difficult to see everything, like get all the screens parsed out. Alright, so let's load that there. So I might be able to find kernite and anomalies in my location, so that's something to keep an eye out for. Right. So now that you're loaded, I needed the titanium sabot and the. Let's see. Here, how do I see what I'm selling? Market. Rid of this. Filter. I know there's got to be a way to see everything I am selling because there's a let's see. There we go. Because there's a limit to how many items you can be selling, like how many blocks. Because your skill dictates how many open orders you can have. So right now I can actually have up to 17 open orders. So I need the carbonized lead and the titanium sabot. And I want to take these to get research to make them more efficient, both in. So let's see. 3 facilities. I need to find one jump. So this Lertmer 3. Let's set a destination. We will head there. We'll undock now. I should have everything I need on the ship. Yep. Alright, so I need to get to Lertmer 3.
Warp drive active.
And something I also discovered is if you manually step through the warping, you actually like warp gate to gate, like almost right on the doorstep, like here. I can immediately warp. If I was using autopilot, you actually warp like 10 kilometers away, and then you have to still wait for it to fly a little bit to get to the point.
Warp drive active.
And I'm going to start with these 2 plans, just because I can definitely make these 2 items no matter what with high sec.
Docking
minerals.
permission requested. Docking request accepted.
so let's get over to industry. Looks like I'm limited to one job at a time. Alright, so we'll start with the Titanium 7. Let's get you to material efficiency research. Alright, why can't I start? Says I should be able to. Oh, maybe I have to put it into the hangar first.
Safe wander, we preserve. They discard, we rebuild. Don't be a reckless Imperial. Safe, salvage, and survive.
I am at Lertmer 3, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah. So I guess it doesn't automatically adjust when I moved it. Alright, so let's start this.
Build for the future. Discarded battleships, refuse into biomass. City Ester Tribe recycling centers turn your salvage into our Republic strength.
And someone has a mining mission. Let's see what she has. Well, we've got a bit of a weird one here. We found an old mining post in Lertmer, but the thing is we can't find who used to own it. There are no records of it being built or even existing. It's simply empty. No sign of anyone left there, dead or otherwise. Our initial investigation found extensive fire damage, gas leaks, you name it. It went wrong. Lots of explosive damage. Though we can't tell if it was accidental or intentional in some marks. Well, we just don't know what could do that to metal. It's damn creepy, that's for sure. Anywhere, near as we can tell, the miners were working on a large lyovite deposit, which they didn't finish because it's still there, about 5,000 units of it at the site. Now, I know lyovite isn't the most popular rock, which isn't one of the ones you normally can mine, but nobody just leaves that much ore laying around. Besides, the brains at the lab figure that they can use the stuff for some of their research, so the opportunity is too good to pass up. That's where you come in. Warp in, mine the lyovite, and warp out. It's that easy. So this job is ready. Let's deliver that. So now I have a little bit of a bonus on, let's see, did I get time or materials? That was material. Alright, so now I use, right now, get a 1% bonus. Doesn't sound like much, but over time it adds up. Alright, so we want to move you to, okay, 2% on time per step. So let's start that. So declining mission from a particular agent more than once every 4 hours may result in a loss of standing, except for in the case of special missions that clear to state otherwise. Alright, so what I get is I need to go to this location and get this 5,000 lyovite, mine it, and I'll get a 250,000 ISK and 428 loyalty points, and then a bonus 243,000 ISK if I do this in 4 hours after accepting. On abandoned stations, abandoned posts and stations aren't as uncommon as you might expect. Most are actually only half built, victims of insufficient funding. Often pirates or other drifters move in and patch holes just well enough to prevent decompression. Other times, the stations aren't just profitable or inhabitable for any number of reasons, and it actually costs less to just leave the station floating out there rather than dismantle it. But even then, there are usually records, people, or something. So, alright, so I'll accept this. Let's see, that's 6,000 cubic meters. That's going to take me a little bit. What's my hangar? Oh, and my mining hold is only 5,000, so this is going to take a while, and it's going to take 2 trips. Alright, so as soon as this finishes, so let's bump up the material. So this is going to go up to like 2.5 minutes each. Let me run to the restroom. Be right back.
Loyal soldiers are lost. Clients of the Republic, no harbor traders,
Oh, might as well let that kick off while I do that. Start. Alright, it's finished. Oh, so I get taxed even more because I'm Alpha, which is a free-to-play player. At this point, it's not much because it's such a low price. But alright, so I will start this mission and let it go. At some point, too, I believe I will have the ability to do remote research. Like I can be at one station nearby and not have to actually fly here as long as the stuff is here. Alright, so let's start that. Let's go in. And then let's head on to the mission. So I get a couple items here. Items here. Oh, a mining yield booster. Alright, so let's consume these while I'm using them. Alright. Not sure how long I get those for. Let's see. Character. Augmentations, I think. Okay, so I get these for 3 hours. So let's undock and make use of it. Ooh. Alright, so warp to location.
Warp drive active.
I actually discovered there's a new interface bit that wasn't in this game originally. Is when this cycles through, I'll get a little indicator, I think, showing how full my mining hold is. I think you have to get to at least 5% or something before it pops up, but a little wheel will kind of appear behind your ship. This is going to take a while. So, where's that opportunity? Yeah, so I need to mine 6,000 cubic meters of this. So, I'm going to be here for a while, doing nothing but petting my cat. Oh yeah, I should get like a... I should switch out this inertial stabilizer and get a either an armor or hull repair system. So pretty much too, as you build up your skills, which I think there's another tier of mining above mining 5, but I'd have to be a paid player to get that. That you can both increase the amount of ore that you get, and then you can also increase the speed at which this little bar circles around. Because every time it cycles around is when you get your ore. So this is kind of like your cycle time for your mining. You can also get an ore scanner too. As it clicked, it's now at 362 cubic meters. And when this rolls around, it should give you about another, I think I'm getting about 60 per, so about 420. Oh, my fault, I'm only getting 30 per, so 390. So my skills for mining, yeah, right here I'm actually locked there. So if I were to level this up yet again, I'll get yet another 5% bonus. Actually, where's my science? Okay. Maybe it's under research? Oh, maybe I don't have it yet. Science. More efficient. Oh, this is locked behind Omega 2. Dang it. Let's see what this isn't really a big deal for me because the race that I am using, Minmatar, they don't use capacitor weapon because they use projectiles. I do use small projectile turrets, but I have 2 skills already slated for training. Marketing gets locked behind. Yeah. I might have to see about upgrading. No. 'Cause I hate all these arbitrary blocks on everything. And I also believe I'm completely locked out of planetary management. Yeah. That's a part of the game I really like. This here is part of the more relaxed part of the game where what's it called? Where you can like pick up a book if you want, or just oops. You just kind of have to watch out to make sure no like NPC bad guys or actually other players come in to try to attack you. Here I'm safe from players, but not from NPCs. But yeah, this little indicator here, I don't think this was in there when I used to play before. And this will fill up as my mining hold fills up. Let me know how much space I have left. Well, since the air program is done, as far as I know, I can probably just close that. Oh, I missed a call at work today. Need to call movers to get ready to move downtown. Hmm. Trying to see how to do something. Wish I already had like a mining frigate or a mining ship. This would be quick work. Weird. YouTube saying like comments are not provided on private videos. Interesting. Yeah, these oh yeah. I keep seeing these pop up. I actually had to look it up. Let's see. There are these HyperNet offers where you can spend so much per node. Like this one's 22 million per node. And it's sort of like a raffle. Sort of like everyone buys their slots, and once it fills up, it goes into pretty much who winds up earning enough for it. Or whoever spot gets selected. Like this one person's bought 116 of the nodes of all of these. It's just funny to see like little things like this changing. My skills, can I only have a handful of unallocated point. I might as well just apply it. Points. let's find something. Mass production. Skill points.
Skill training completed.
Skill points. We'll knock it down about an hour and a half. Plus the other one that I finished. Yeah, also if I upgrade, my skills train twice as fast. Need to learn what these symbols mean too, how some of these locations have like 1, 2, or 3 little things above them. I think it might have something to do with like how many types of facilities there are, or if they're like transmitting. This makes me wonder if this $500 million is worth it. Especially when I'm like, or my fault, $500,000. Because I'm at like 17 now. But I'm no longer doing those air quests that were like throwing money at me. This is the one to crack. If I can finish this out. Actually, I'll track that first. Oh no, I don't want to make a copy of those blueprints until they get better. Market, mining. 'Cause 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 like this. Yeah, I don't like when a lot of stuff is full screen because anyone can jump you when you're looking away. But it's a minor one, or make sure I didn't have a civilian miner on this signal. So I had a goal to collect 2,000 units of ore. Any that gave me 500,000 right there, I think. Yep, minus taxes. There are opportunities I might have. That one. Daily goals. Oh, completing 3 jumps will give me another 500,000. I don't know if I'll be able to find 5 signatures to scan, but let's see. I don't know how to earn the loyalty points yet. Because I somehow earned some somewhere, but like this one here. Let's see. Oh, okay. I get 428 loyalty points, so that'll complete what I needed. Where's my daily? That's it. Yeah, because I only need 50. I have to figure out how to use these ever marks. Visit any Paragon station and access the loyalty point store, station services to see what's available for purchase. I gotta find a Paragon station. Yeah, I tried to do this one yesterday, and it said there's supposed to be ore anomalies there, but I couldn't find them. But I can give that another shot when I get back. Some of these are recommended for multiple people. fine for them, but they give me 2.5 million if I do it. I think this is like a what's it called? A personal made mission. I'll have to figure out this interface too. Project Discovery thing I don't think works anymore. Because I should be able to click on here and do something, but it's not registering my mouse clicks. That's a weird icon. It said time dilation factor popped up. Never seen that before. But normally I'm passing through systems and not paying attention to this. I wanted a missile for one of my combat ships, but equipment, projectile, bombs, artillery on. Let me change the filter. Okay, I am in the region. Equipment. Missile launchers. Do I need to launch this with? Okay, so I can use a civilian light missile launcher or a light missile launcher. Interesting, there are no civilian missile launchers around here. Alright. Oh, I can actually get those at the station I'm based out of right now. Wait, 3,500. We should start doing this on TikTok. That way, anyone pops on This game, I can actually pay attention to the chat. So since I use small projectile turrets a lot, I can actually add 2 more. That the 5% bonus to accuracy fall off. Add those. Let's search for 3% bonus to skill level to the damage of all weapon turrets. Right. We'll add 2 more to training. Controlled bursts. I don't really need capacitor, sharpshooting. 5% bonus to optimal range. As you can see, this will take over 3 days for it to train, like 3 days, 8 hours. Just add that. Next skill will be locked though behind being paid. Rapid firing is 4% bonus to the turret rate. Yeah, motion prediction, 5% bonus to turret tracking speed. And the thing is, it just keeps adding them to the end of this list. And I think I can, yeah, I'm at 335 points of 150. I can train, or queue up. Let's see, trade. Marketing is locked. Trade is maxed. Everything that I can do is locked. Mass production partially true. I must have started that one at some point. I'm pretty safe here. There hasn't been any bad guys pop in, so. I'll worry about that later. All right. I need to figure out how to redo all these settings too. I used to have a very preferred list of things I want to see. station. Drop this off, and I
Warp
need about
drive
another
active.
1,000 units, or at least 1,000 meters, I should say.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Right, so let's unload my ship here. And while we're about to take off, we can do another bit of research. For that. We can undock and get back.
Warp drive active. So I need another 1,000 units to get to the 6,000 cubic meters. So when my hold gets 20% full, time we go. And for like a mission like this, since I can't sell this, I don't think. I'm actually curious what it looks like if someone were to actually post a comment on the video. as a test post, do I at least get a audio note? Okay, so it does come through, but there's like a 20-second delay between when I posted and when it actually popped up. Oh, so interesting. With the live chats too, if I miss it, it does disappear. Like it doesn't sit up there. I might go hop over to this one. This is in a 0.8 system with an unknown Horn anomaly. Knowingly, I did find Kernite in the but in the very first area I was at, but I don't know if that was because it was part of a quest that it was there. It's just temporarily generated or not. I'll probably replace these. What's my fitting look like? I have to see what I can put on there for the hull and shield boosters and repair stuff. Interesting. I've never played with directional scanner. Oh. So it actually gave me exactly what I needed. Let's get back to the base.
Orb drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Oh, got a lot of pop-ups there. All right. Oh, she was a level 2 agent at that. So let's see. We got increase in reputation, reward. So let's see. So she gave me this. I lost a little bit in taxes. Then here. I get a little bit more money. A little bit more money. Reward bundle of more money and armor repair. And I was just talking about buying one of those. What's in you? Right. I don't know what else was in there. Alright. That fits in a low socket. See what my fitting looks like. Alright, let's put you there, you there. Alright. And let's see where I'm at on the industry. 27 seconds. Over.
To join the liberation.
Alright, so the next level will take half an hour, so I can just do this and head on out. I thought I had.
Check the arrival times of other caravans for your best chance of securing curiosity.
Oh, I thought I had 17 million. I must have had 12. Went up a little bit today. Alright, so I am going to where's that agency? Oh, more stuff to claim. Okay, so I got 10,000 more skill points, another 500,000, and more of those. So let's go to my skills. Let's see. Okay, so this would have taken 7 hours, and I'm going to apply 1,100 points of the 10,000 that I have.
Skill
Take care
training
of that.
completed.
Let's train up this one. Just to get the basic points. 500 points. Oh, I gotta get Minmatar Frigate 3 first. Okay. So 2,300 points.
Skill training completed.
And I can knock off half of that, so it should have about 7 hours for me. Okay. So right now, everything in my queue will take 45 days to train. Silly. Alright, so let's go back to the agency and find where that anomaly was. 4 jumps, set destination. All high sec the whole way. But let's make sure my ship is empty. Instead of spare items I need, leave this behind in the hangar.
Warp drive active.
Track this.
Warp drive active.
beam shield extender. I'll wait till.
Warp drive active.
Where am I have no clue where I am. That's a nice thing. I can find my way back pretty easily, though. Alright.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so it says there should be some anomalies here. Signature somewhere. Actually, let me turn off my directionals. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I need to launch probes at this direction. Oh, I have to uncloak first. There we go. I should be safe here because this is a 0.8 system. Don't need to worry, but actually, let me just head near the sun and I'll stay here. There are guards in the area. That spot. Should cover it mostly. Let's do a couple slight adjustments. Alright. Analyze. Oh, average Kernite. Alright, so bring you to here. You up. You over. Let's in one. Alright. Over there. there. Let's see, bring it in another. Probably bring it in 2 notches. The data site. All right, so let's pull back, cover my probes. It's to here.
Warp drive active.
Reload my probe launcher. Alright, no bad guys. Ooh, Kernite and Amber. Let's start with Amber. Targeting. Target all the breeze. Start with you. Which is, we'll see what Amber provides. Ooh, got targets inbound.
Wish I had the web of fire to slow him down. Almost to their shields. Mining. You. Alright, so what I was going to do before was, before I got attacked, I was curious. Oh, this only gives me pyrite and isogen. Oh, isogen's hard to get, so. What does kernite do? Mexilon too. Kernite is actually more important. Notes are all the way over here. So, I'm curious if this grade 2 66 130. Alright, so let's find the base.
Okay, I can get Mexilon from Plagioclase. Okay, so all this might war notes. So, I wanted. Alright, so I'll call this Feldspar Titanium. And it gives me
had me panicked for a second. A little timer countdown. Whenever you get into combat, you can't immediately log out. You kind of sit in space until that timer goes away. Alright, so Feldspar per 100 gives me 400 titanium. But I need to see what marked. See the first resources. Trade goods. Sure. Okay, let's do this. Well, so it is standard. Manufacturing, research, materials, raw materials, standard. Ooh, there's a lot of. Okay, so start with builds. That makes 400 units. And is 0.1 cubic meters. The other early one I found was a Scordite. Which is tritanium and pyrite. PYER. And that gives me gives me the 0.15 per. That gives me 150 tritanium.
and 110 iron. Next one is was Plagio case that I discovered. That gives me Mexilon and Tritanium. So it's a case. So 175 for Tritanium and 70 for Mexilon. That's 0.35 per. So I'm gonna have to sit there and do math to figure out how much this gives per, like, how many cubic meters I need to reprocess and stuff like that. Right. Then first one I was at was the Kernite. And that is 1.2 per. That's a very bulky ore. That gives me Mexilon and Isogen. So it's a 60 Mexilon and 120 Isogen. And then another one that I found was Amber. Which gives me 90 pyrite and 75 isogen. What is your size? It was 0.6. That's tricky because one gives me the Mexilon and isogen, which are both annoying to get, but it's takes a lot more space to hold. Okay, once I get to 50%, I'll switch ores. So then, another, which would be 4 notes per 100 cubic meters. We have Feldspar, Scordite, Plagio case, Kernite number. Ah, someone else showed up. Number. with titanium. Pyrite. Exelon. Let me see. Exelon, then Isogen. Right, so I must have gotten the bounties on the first guy I killed. Right, so Veldspar. We need a spot to do some math here. It's 400 titanium per 100 units. Then 1 unit is 0.1 meters cubed. And I need times 100 for that. No, come on. Oh, who's a cute baby? He's mining overnight. Interestingly, he's actually mining basic Kernite. There's this field, this guy, you have Kernite, Kernite grade 2, and Kernite grade 3, which, let me pull up the information on that. Like, the various types actually give you different bonuses. It's like, where is it? This tree, there you go. Like this Kernite grade 3 gives a 10% bonus, I think. So I would guess that you would get 60 and 120 on basic. Yep. So when you process this, you actually get 10% more, well, 5% more for grade 2, 10% more for grade 3. And he's just choosing the grade 1 stuff. Right, so the crit gave me 50 units. Regular. Oh, so a crit gives you almost double. That's nice. Actually, I'll do it per computer. Alright, so my math is right. That means I get 40 tritanium per cubic meter. I think. Alright. Let's clear that. Alright, so Scordite gives me 150 tritanium. Per 100 units. And each unit, and let's 10 pyrite per 100 units. And each unit is 0.15. Unit is 0.15 cubic meters. Right, I can switch ores. I continue my math. Just stop. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. That's 1 unit is also 0.5 meters. Baby, quit being annoying. Okay, gotcha. I need 150 divided by 100. Divide that by 5. That gives me a 10 tritanium per cubic meter. The other is 0 by 100 by 5. So 7.3 pyrite. Okay, so that gives me 10. Right, so now let's clear this sheet. Start over. Okay, so Plagio case gives me 75 titanium. 75 titanium for 100 units. $70 Mexilon for 100 units. It was 0.35 cubic meters per unit. 0. Gives me. Come on, quit spazzing out, kitty. Oh, I know, but you spazzing out. 75 to 100. 5 is 5. And 70 divided by 100 equals 2. So I get 5 TR 2 X. So 5 titanium and 2 Max. I'll clear these boots. Where am I at? Okay, so that's. The next one is Chromite. Is a 60 Mexilon. Mexilon for 100 units. And 120 isogen for 100 units. And it is 1.2 cubic meters per unit. Who says you'd never use math? Alright, so we have 60 divided by 100 divided by 1, 2. That's 0.5 on per cubic meter. And then 120 divided by 100 divided by. Was it 1.2 or 1. Yeah. Gives me 1 isogen per cubic. Right, so 0.5 Then lumber was 90 pyrite. Pyrite. $75 basic. It is 0.6. That gives me 90 divided by 100 divided by 6. Gives me 1.5 right for here. And 100 by 6, 1.25 isogen per cube. So that gives me 5 by right. 1.25. These things are actually harder to get than I thought they would be. Because right now, because when you reprocess stuff, you also lose about 50% of your, well, until you get stuff trained up, you lose about 50% of your processing amount. So say that I could get, like, say I process 100 units of kernite, or a feldspar, which would give me 400 tritanium possible. When I reprocess it, unless I have it all trained up, I lose 50% right off the bat, so I had only really received 200. Why are you so jumpy? What's wrong? But this works out kind of well because this will let me make more, most of the ammos. I think there's only one other ore I need to figure out where to find. Or I should say one other mineral I need to find. Yeah. No. What do we do? Oh, I sent a message in chat, and that was like one of the things I could claim. How silly. Then mine 4,000 units of kernite, which will give me a shield extender, which I'm not. Oh yeah, I hold off on that. I can get that on my ship. Put it on my ship, or yeah. There's one other that I was to claim. Maybe that one's it. So right now it assumes I have roughly, based on market value, about 650,000 ISK in ore. That's something else I kind of like about this. It kind of lets you know the value of the stuff you bring. What is it? Come on. No, meow, meow. Oh, I know. Chubby kitty, chubby kitty. What is it? Come on. Now, I'm hoping to get through this area before more pirates show up. I actually can claim more for completing the 3 jumps. I like these daily quest things. Where is it? Unused skill. I used them already. Let's see what he's in. Pioneer. The mining destroyer. Looks kind of neat. So, chip tree. New one. Frigates, destroyer, rasher. These are haulers. So I'd need to buy a book for the mining destroyer. That's the only thing I'm missing. Looks like he took off. Finished. Where is that ship here? Oh, that would be under ore. O-R-E most likely. Yeah, I'm using the Venture. Huh. Let's see, how much are they? Oh, really not that bad. Is that only 3 million? 4 million?
Down. Let's just did I just hear? Okay, I thought I heard a target lock signal. To-dos. The Pioneer mining destroyer. I wonder if that was always in the game, because I never had that. When I played years ago, I had to wait till I got to a very specific ship that was well down the tech tree line forever to get. I don't remember there being like intermediary steps. That ship doesn't look like it was locked either behind the Omega requirement. Alright, so I'm pretty much done because there we go. Let's get to where are my items? I have one with I think it's this one here. No? Yep. I need to get third at destination. Work.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so as soon as I go check on the timing of the, what's it called? Yeah, market. Mining destroyer. The third turn. Actually, let's station. Alright, it's safe. Locations that
Warp drive active.
once I get back to my main base, I'll try and find the ship. Because I have plenty of money for one right now. It was looking like they were like 4 to 8. That's half my money,
Docking request accepted.
but if it saves me time. Alright.
Once you see the cluster, it helps know that industrial caravans are hiring near you.
Yeah, the way that warning worked is your training queue used to be you would get a certain amount of time per that you could bank up. I think it was like a week. And if you had a skill that would push it outside of that allowable training range, it would have dropped the skill out of your queue. Now, your training queues based on whatever levels, like Mining Destroyer 1 is 1 point, Shield Operation 3 is 3 points, and you can queue up to 150 points now. But, alright, so let me get back to personal sets. Do I have anything else here? Okay, no. I need to get to here, I think, because, yeah. Station. I'm done. That. Alright, warping to Farm.
Warp drive active.
Let's see. Oh, that's why there's a long jump. I had. Alright, warp to Miracle.
Warp drive active.
Oh yeah, when I was talking about the war types, this is the bonuses. There's the old school. This was the original map that you used to have to use. It was a three-dimensional map, and you had to use that to navigate around, which that was a pain in the butt. But I like this version here, 2D version. All right, warp to Ritterjung.
Warp drive active.
Corporation was founded last year. I think I'll hold on. Let's see. Global tax exemption as we work together to provide the logistics. Let's.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I want to be careful not to get inside of a corporation that gets into wars, which they haven't had any.
Warp drive active.
I'll hold off.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Right. Industry. I deliver that. Yeah, laboratory operation is locked behind, what's it called? Mega Status 2. Blueprints. Alright.
They squander, we preserve. They discard, we rebuild. Don't be a reckless Imperial. Save,
So,
salvage, and survive.
about an hour and 15 or hour and 17 minutes, so we can start that, and I'll come back for this tomorrow. Then we're going to get back to our last base, which here. Which this one's only one jump away.
Warp drive active.
Dock.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Industry. We are going to process needed. move this to our item hanger. Mining hold those to the hanger. Stack everything. This. So that, let's see, I need got all three for that.
All visitors to cooperate with any RSS agents they may encounter during their stay. RSS, keeping you safe, no matter what it takes.
So got all three for that. I got all that. So I can make all types of these. So let's go to industry. Let's see, I can load up 2 of these jobs at once. But still training the rest. I can get up to level 3, which will give me 4 jobs, but then I'll be blocked by the paywall. Alright, so let's start with Fusion. Actually, let's see which ones have the best items. This is 00210 for Fusion. Uh, 01020 and 3020. Okay, so that's trash. Proton. So I want the phased and the fusion. How much medium? So I make 100 per run. So let's make 10 runs of. Let's see. What does 50 get? How much? That's really all it is? Oh no, there we go. 50. Yeah. Then we'll load this one up. We'll do a 50 of this, and then we'll sell the remnants on the market here. Yeah, I can't do remote jobs yet. Yeah, my control range is the current station. So it looks like I'm gonna call it night here. So let's back everything. Oh yeah, and check the market. We're a pioneer. Yeah, I would travel for that. That 18 million here. Someone's out of their mind. I can get them as low as 4. Yeah, so I'll do that. 4-2. I have 16. Can I buy that far out? Oh, I forgot to check the location. Yeah, it's safe. Good. So then that means I should have something on Orduin 12. Personal assets. All items. Oh, it's on Aram 9. Why does that not? Oh, okay, there it is. On item 5. Okay, cool. So I should have that skill trained up shortly. Yep. So I'll be able to just fly there and pick that up and fly it back here. Alright. Well, that should do it for tonight. Y'all have a good one.